So what the heck is inflation and why does it matter to you? So inflation is the rate that the general level of prices of goods and services rises and subsequently your purchasing power falls. There's several causes of inflation, but the most common ones are demand pull inflation, which occurs when the overall demand for goods and services in the economy exceeds the available supply, causing prices to rise. Secondarily, we have cost push inflation, which happens when the cost of goods and services to make the production of things increases. This can happen for a lot of reasons, but it usually happens when the cost of raw materials or labor or energy to produce a product rises, therefore the cost of the actual product itself rises. So how does inflation impact a home buyer? Well, here's a couple ways. The first way is mortgage rates. So one way that the government will try to get in front of inflation and slow it down is to raise the federal funding rate, which kind of trickles down and ultimately impacts the mortgage rates. And so by mortgage rates rising, that decreases buyers' purchasing power. And many times it actually puts a lot of home buyers on the sidelines who otherwise would have purchased. That lack of buyer demand then means that houses will sit on the market for longer and potentially have to do price reductions. So a rise in mortgage rate, especially as steep as what we've seen over the past 9 months or so, can oftentimes lead to a decline in the actual overall value of homes on the market. It's not only buyers that are impacted by inflation, because as mortgage rates rise, less and less buyers are able to purchase. So what they end up doing is renting. Or renters in the pool means that there's more demand for rental units, which means that there's more competition to get said unit, which means that prices of rentals will actually start to rise as well. This wouldn't be as big of a problem if affordability stayed in line and incomes rose along with inflation. But what we're seeing right now is that the rate of inflation is far outpacing wage growth, which is causing a lot of people to see the negative side effects of inflation without the positive side effects of inflation. For more housing market tips and information, make sure to follow my channel. We're dropping new content every week.